Hello, it's Ray Weedell with another version of the backstory. This is a subject we've talked about before. It has to do with FSBOs, for sale by owner, and 9 reasons why a FSBO is generally a very bad idea for you. And I understand your skepticism on real estate agents, especially the people that think they could just put up a sign and tell you how great their firm is and they're all going to be doing wonderful things and convince you to list low, sell quickly, and then charge you 6% for that. I get it. I'm skeptical about that too. I would be. Call me on that. We have a number of videos on that subject. I don't charge anywhere near 6. I do a lot more promotion, marketing, sales, negotiation, the whole works. It's 2018. It's not 1998. And you need to hire a good agent, an experienced agent who's effective, knows how to promote, knows how to market, and is not going to charge you 6%. I'm going to charge you 4.5%. Now, Redfin may charge you 4%, but believe me, you might as well do a FSBO if you want to use those guys. We'll get to that later too. But anyway, here are the 9 reasons. Number 1, if you do a for sale by owner, you are robbing yourself from the realtor's expertise, and if you hire somebody good who knows what they're doing and has experience in your neighborhood, that can be invaluable to you. So you want to take advantage of that. Number 2, FSBOs on average sell for less. Now, the National Association of Realtors has said that comparable properties sell 16% less as a for sale by owner than they would if they used an agent. Now, I don't believe it's that high, but it is very high. There's reasons why they would obviously favor us realtors. Thank you very much for supporting us. But the fact of the matter is, you're going to get a lot less money on average if you try to sell it on your own. Number 3, FSBOs linger on the market. It's very tough. You could say, well, I have a system that'll get me on the MLS and everybody will see it. Wrong. You're going to pay a buyer agent anyway. Most FSBOs try to fudge on that. They're not really clear about what to sign. So I, as a buyer agent, I'm much less likely to bring a buyer, even if they notice you as a FSBO on Zillow, which their marketing, by the way, on FSBOs is pretty skimpy. And I'm still less likely to encourage a buyer to go your way, even if you agree to pay me. The agreement is not nearly as solid as the one I'm going to have if I'm dealing with another realtor. A big one, you're going to get really limited marketing, really limited promotional skills. I don't care how good, I don't care if you're the sales manager of a nice firm, you're still not going to get the kind of marketing and promotion you would get from me, for example, in dealing with real estate marketing, real estate sales, which is all that matters to you. That is key to getting more people in the house quickly, potentially competitive bids, definitely in terms of a higher price. The lack of representation, this is number 5, the lack of representation on a FSBO can really hurt you when the unexpected happens. Now, even after you have a contract, everything goes beautifully, you get a ratified contract, there's a lot of things happen between then and settlement date. A lot of unexpected things can come up, and let a professional handle that for you in consultation with you, obviously. Number 6, the negotiation aspect of this cannot be understated. This is why you need an experienced agent who's good, knows what he's or she is doing. And I'll give you an example. On an inspection, you can eat up any savings you have after an inspection report. 99% of buyers are going to want an inspection. And some of these inspectors will come up with things that are so detailed and so off the wall from time to time, you're not going to know how to deal with it. You're going to end up spending a bundle on inspection repairs compared to what you would spend if you had a good realtor working for you who understood the game and said, wait a minute, there are other ways to do what the inspector's saying needs to be done, or if sometimes some of the stuff doesn't need to be done. This is not new construction, we're talking about existing homes. Some people come up with a punch list as if it's a new home. Know the difference. Have somebody who's strong and intelligent enough and experienced enough to deal with you on this one. And that's a very important factor when you're comparing one realtor to another, by the way. A very specific reason to choose one person over the other. Who do you trust to handle these uncertainties? Number 7, the hidden costs. I generate a heck of a lot of costs in putting a realtor listing together, much more so than my peers, even though I charge you less. I know it's part of the game. I don't carry big teams, administrative. I don't carry a lot of heavy everyday costs. But when it comes time to listing your home, I hire the best professionals to do all the various tasks. They do them on time and they do them beautifully. It all melds in very nicely. You don't have that. And it is really important. I don't care how good you are as a FSBO, you do not have that. Number 8, we're in a litigious society, a litigious society, if I say. Anything can happen. People get sued all the time for anything under the sun. You make a mistake, it could be an innocent mistake, in writing up a contract, saying something that you shouldn't have said to a potential buyer, and all of a sudden you've got to hire a lawyer. They want to get out of your contract after it's 3 weeks ratified, etc., etc. Hiring a realtor, you don't have any legal fears. We take the risk. So go with that. And number 9, the paperwork is absolutely daunting. It gets greater every week, every month, every year. More and more regulations come in, more and more forms come in. You can go down to Office Depot and pick up a bunch of forms and think that all of a sudden, wow, I can do what these realtors do. It's amazing how people, they wouldn't even consider hiring a lawyer based on all lawyers are alike, a doctor, all doctors are alike. No, you get a good, solid professional who you trust in the entire process. Let them work with it and let them take care of the paperwork also. Eliminate the stress, eliminate the time from your life. Now, all of these reasons are enough. So you want to get a great agent. You want to get somebody who understands that they're not charging 6% in this day and age. It's 2018. This is not 1999. And why every agent would say that they're all worth the same amount and their firm is teaching them value propositions and saying every single person has the same value. What they're basically telling you is a commoditized business. It's not a commoditized business. There is a distinct difference in quality from agent to agent and from region to region, and who will work best with you and capture your interest. These are all really, really, really important factors. And you can have 1,000 agents out there. You're going to get 1,000 different personalities, 1,000 different skill sets within that umbrella. So choose the person you want to work with carefully, but do choose some kind of an agent, because otherwise you are throwing caution to the wind. It's not something that you would want to do. It is not in your best interest. So even in today's hot market where homes are selling pretty quickly, like I said, I understand. Don't just have somebody throw up a sign, first offer that comes in on the first day, say, hey, this is great, it's at list price. Oh, I'll just sell it in one day at list price. No, that's not good enough. Please. But get an agent who knows what is good enough. Work with that person. Thank you very much. This is Ray Waddell, The Backstory, where we try to give you viewpoints and opinions that you may not be hearing from other people, and we will continue to do so. Thank you very, very much.
Can I tell it like it is? What have you got to lose?